Welcome to How to Yugioh.
Let's explain Yu-Gi-Oh! Player Golden Rules.
Chapter 1.
Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about the rules that, most players follow, the hidden golden rules that I feel that all players who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Should follow and should do. And it's part of, I would say, the ecosystem of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Player base etiquette. With that being said, let's get on with the rest of the video.
Chapter 2.
And here in front of you, you can see, I'll talk about it. The golden rule number 1, reprints. When it comes to playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, as I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! player and I've been playing this game for a long time, purchasing cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Always just buy the reprints. Don't try and buy cards brand new. Wait for the bargain season, when reprint season is there with Megatins and now Rarity Collection. When it comes to buying sets, always buy the Rarity Collection, as that is a set that is always going to be of value because there'll always be good cards reprinted from that. So all I'll say is it's reprints, reprints, and reprints. Always buy the reprints. If you don't buy reprints, then you'll always tend to find that the cards will go expensive and you won't get in touch with those cards. Whenever a card is reprinted, snap that card up straight away, especially if you're playing the physical card game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Reprints are life, reprints are good, reprints are everything we love about this game and about Konami. It's one of the only things they do right, and they've been doing that now a bit more often. So always grab your reprints. That's all I'm going to say with the golden rule number 1. Reprints are life, reprints are everything.
Chapter 3.
And so I'll talk about it with this golden rule number 2. Simple effects are the best. I can't stress this enough. Whenever a card comes out in a set and it has a simple effect that is direct with a positive effect that it gives to a player, you get that card or snap it up straight away.
The truth you need to know.
Simple effects are the best in Yu-Gi-Oh! My philosophy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Has always been, if this is an effect that you can explain to any person who plays a card game or to just anyone who doesn't know a card game at all, then that is a good card and that is a very good effect. So that is my rule of thumb, and that should be always your rule of thumb. Golden rule number 2. Simple effects are the best. It doesn't matter what the effects are. They are always the best. Full stop. Whether it's a negate effect, whether it's an effect like circular, whatever effect it is, as long as it's an effect that can be easily understood, then that is a very good effect. That is the golden rule number 2 that I want to say for anyone playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Simple effects are the best. Remember this well, remember that mantra. Good. Let us proceed with the next golden rule.
Chapter 4.
And now we come to this golden rule. Golden rule number 3. Singles are always superior. That's something that I think needs to be said now when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're buying cards from sets. I'll say this now and I'll say this until the end of time. Singles are always superior.
You can't handle the truth.
Unless the set is Rarity Collection or unless it is specifically a reprint set. Unless the set is a reprint set, do not buy that set, the whole set. If it's just a core set, get the singles always. This is the golden rule number 3. Singles in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are always superior. It doesn't matter what anyone says. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're playing this physical Yu-Gi-Oh! Physically. Singles are always superior. They are cheaper. They are easier to get. It saves you way more hassle. I can't stress enough how I have learned the hard way that buying sets, even for sets that you like in Yu-Gi-Oh, sets that you think that are good, you always lose. We always lose out as players. We always lose out in this gacha game. Buy the cards singly. Buy specifically the cards that you need and nothing else. Buy it singly. That's it.
That really hits where it hurts.
That's all I've got to say about this. When it comes to golden rule number 3, singles are always superior. Remember this. Remember this well. Follow these golden rules as you play Yu-Gi-Oh physically. Only entertain this thought if you play Yu-Gi-Oh physically. If you don't play it physically, then this golden rule does not apply to you.
Chapter 5.
And here we have it. Golden rule number 4. Official announcements is mandatory. What do I mean by this? This is one of the other golden rule. If it ain't official, this is the policy I always have, and you should always have as well. If an announcement has happened or if something has happened in the game, and if it's not official, if it has not been posted officially by Konami, that is not something you should pay attention to. Hence why I say official announcements is mandatory.
Smooth.
Meaning that if it ain't official, we don't think about it, don't worry about it. One of the best examples I can put in is that when cards are advertised, or when a player whatever leaks cards, ignore them, don't worry about it, just out of sight, out of mind. If it has not been officially stated by Konami that you've seen those cards, then that is something that is not important to you. Hence the slogan, the golden rule number 4, official announcements is mandatory. Remember this well. If it ain't official, it ain't something to worry about. That's my policy, and that should be your policy as well. Another policy that I also would like to say, if it has not been advertised in a core set, don't think about that card. Don't worry about it.
Believe it!
That's the golden rule I always like to say as well, along with the official announcements. Like those two rules I would say would go together. If the card is not announced in a core set or a side set that is scheduled to come in the TCG, like you can check this in the Yu-Gi-Oh week here when sets are released. So if it is not scheduled to get released in the core and side sets that are mandatory that TCG gets, then that card is not important. Ignore it, forget about it, who cares? Very important. That's something that's going to save you a lot of stress, and I know for a fact ever since I've followed this golden rule and I've applied it to myself playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I've had less stress with things. And that's it. Let's continue on.
Chapter 6.
And here we have it. The last golden rule, I would say, that should be something that you should pay attention to. Golden rule number 5, and the final golden rule, as a Yu-Gi-Oh player should know, player sarcasm means nonsense. That's right. This is the utmost golden rule that means you're getting lynched. You're going to face a hard time.
You don't get to play, you just lose.
If you're facing a Yu-Gi-Oh player and they're being sarcastic as hell with you, that means you're gonna face some serious nonsense. And that is the hazing, the natural hazing that happens with us as Yu-Gi-Oh players. We definitely use sarcasm to hide our nonsense. Absolutely true to a fault. So remember this so that you can avoid the nonsense. Remember this well. Never believe sarcasm with Yu-Gi-Oh players, especially when you play against any Yu-Gi-Oh player. If any Yu-Gi-Oh player is sarcastic with you, know you're going to be in for a rough time. Remember this well. Sarcasm is the enemy.
The truth you need to know.
And I think that's all I've got to say about all the golden rules a Yu-Gi-Oh player needs to follow, and in my eyes anyway, as they play Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's head on to the conclusion.
Final chapter.
So overall, when it comes to the conclusion, Those are the 5 golden rules, I feel anyway, that you're going to need to master to truly become a Yu-Gi-Oh master.
Nice!
Like it.
That's what you'll need to know. Study them, absorb them, understand them, and appreciate these golden rules that I have placed and told to you, as these will be important in your Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge and your Yu-Gi-Oh pathway to becoming a Yu-Gi-Oh master. And I think with that, that's all I've got to say in this video. Tune in next time as I'll talk about more things on this channel. Hope to see you soon.
We come to the end of this video. So, as I like to say, you are one step closer to becoming a Yu-Gi-Oh master. My fate, right, is in your hands.